Welcome back to Solo&Society. This is episode 2. Hopefully, y'all enjoy episode 1. But before we get started, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe for post notifications. Anyway, so y'all see the title. Today's topic is going to basically be about hookup culture, which I tried to do this episode like a really long time ago, like probably like a year and a half ago. Lost the audio file. So it was just audio and not video. Y'all down like my memory lane of like my past relationships. Like mentioned in the first episode of the 20s Blueprint, which y'all haven't checked that out. Go ahead and watch that. 25, which basically means I'm grown. I'm grown as hell. I make my own decisions, unfortunately, and I have to get my own car insurance, unfortunately. Going into like the dating aspect of a lot of things, if I'm gonna date somebody, yeah, a certain amount of maturity has to be instilled in your brain. Most people out here are just like going from one person to the next person to the next person and not having any stability. Like, I don't know how a lot of y'all can go out here and just start sticking your little thing, touching on everybody and any everything that walks. I'm gonna talk to you. Your mindset gotta be at least 85% like adult, and then the rest can have like a little bit of childish mindset. Cause I know I got a childish mindset. First topic is basically getting into maturity, and then we, work our way into like today's generation's mindset. Gen Alpha or Gen? I think we're Gen Z. Like for my group, I think I'm Gen Z. Somebody let me know if Gen Z and millennials the same thing. Because and giggles, I did look up Google's definition of maturity just for y'all little that don't know what maturity means. Basically, Urban Dictionary, because Google gave me some weird ass definition I didn't understand. So Urban Dictionary says the level at which one understands society and the opposite sex appeal to oneself. Sean's definition basically is thinking what you're bringing, not your thing, or okay, any body part, and please have your life together like I have mine. That is my definition of maturity. If you have your life on track, like you at least have like something of yourself or a game plan and not just talking, that's maturity to me. So getting to like something for me as far as maturity, I think if we talk seriously, I said this before on like the old podcast. I think at least 2 weeks to fully get to know you. Not saying after those 2 weeks we gonna just start doing stuff like hooking up and stuff like that, right? Not after those 2 weeks. My talking stage for me is usually like up to a year. Most of y'all out here is falling in love like 2 to 3 business days. I don't know who raised you, but that's not how you do it. I'm not about to just hook up with you and be like, damn, I don't even know which one is your ring hand. Wait, is either one? Is it the left hand? I'm not about to put a ring on it basically after like 2 to 3 days, a week. But most people out here like, oh, 1 to 3 months you should be dating, and then at the 6 month mark you should at least be like, I love you, whatever. In my head, that's not mature. That's just wanting to jump into something quick because you're lusting after someone. Basically, that's what that is. It's not really love when you just hop straight into it after one like a month or 3 months, and then 6 months in, you're like, oh, so I feel like I know you my whole life. And you just basically out here saying I love you. That's could be wrong. It's a lot of y'all out here. So comment down below if y'all follow love in 2 to 3 business days, because a lot of y'all be sharing like shit like that on Facebook, Instagram. Need to be slapped. A year talking, then that's when I fully have an assessment of if I want you or not. Like after a whole year, it's basically we done been through a couple things. We done went on a hell of a lot of days, or probably maybe one trip. Feelings are more developed after a year for me versus 2 weeks, 3 days, 3 days, 2 weeks, or a month to 6 months. Like y'all, I feel like for other people, y'all jump into shit like way too fast. Like I said, for me, after a year, I have a full assessment of like we came from point A to B to C, and then you made it through the whole alphabet, made it to Z, and that's when I feel like I can be like, hey, we're definitely in this. We should at least you cool with it, I'm cool with it. We can date for a while. Now, as first the I love you part, it take that definitely do take a minute. It take a minute, like a year, like not the year after we talked and we got together. So a year after that, a year after that to 2 years. That's usually when I think I love you. I haven't said that in a while, honestly. I'm technical, like not physically said it anyway. Comment down below, let me know if, how long it takes y'all to actually say I love you, or how long it takes y'all to start actually taking somebody seriously to date them. Because if y'all say anything less than a year, again, that's just not maturity in my eyes. It takes time to really get to know somebody. That's why a lot of y'all out here that going through like hella relationships because y'all don't have like the actual mindset. Oh, y'all with somebody that has nothing going for them, nothing like they always have a game plan. They always have like something they want to do, but they don't put the time in, the effort in to like get it done. A lot of y'all are like, out there with a lot of people like that, and I feel like if y'all found somebody, or even let me say this, you know, a lot of people that's out here that they get out of a relationship and then to get jump right into another one, and they be screaming. These will be the people that scream self love, self care. But if you really wanted some self love, self care, you would lose yourself a little bit to understand what you want, or you try to get somebody else to understand what they want and what you want from them. What you get what I'm saying? It just makes more sense if you just got a relationship to be by yourself for a while, not looking, not trying to pursue, but just trying to take care of your mental and like your body before you try to give your body to somebody else after you done been in a whole long ass relationship. At the end of the day, you start hooking up with all these people, and you either you can catch a lot of shit out here. Like just, communicable diseases are real. STDs are real. No one ever thinks about that because they be all gun ho to like get drunk, go to parties and bars and shit like this, and like think it's cool to just hook up. But like, oh yeah, a little one night stand. One night stand can turn into you find somebody crazy, not only like crazy obsessed with you, but like you just want to be one night stand. Now you either got a kid, now you either got a disease, and now you either got like a whole full ass fucking stalker out here in these streets. Just because your friends, your girlfriends, your homeboys be like, hey, you forget them. Let's go to the bar. Get you one person. Why do you need all those people to make you feel one again? Like you just gotta like say you that was in like a 5 year relationship. Y'all broke up, whatever the hell happened. Your friends be like, let's go out. You need somebody to take you off your mind. What you need is to chill and sit with yourself for a while. Like, don't dwell in a situation. Heartbreaks are like shitty, yes, but don't dwell and to the point that you get depressed, and don't just jump straight out to go hang out with your friends because you need something to take you off your mind. Y'all can sit at home, chill, talk about it. You don't have to go immediately out. Like y'all can get drunk at home for free and not be surrounded by strangers that's trying to get with you. Feel me? Second topic I think we're gonna get into is basically welcome to hookup culture, which I kind of talked about in the first section, but getting more into it. So, like I said, these days, and looking at influencers, celebrities, even the local motherfuckers around here, nobody's fully ready to out here fully dating to marry anymore. Like a lot of people are out here just like I said, hooking up just to get a feel for it, just because you're either lonely, you just think you need somebody, and you just haven't had it in a while. Back in the day, for our parents at least, if you dated that person to at least marry them, have kids, go through the whole future to death do you part. Like you done said them vows. These days, no one's out here really trying to like date for the long haul, and then at that certain year mark, like whatever year you waiting to like propose or whatever, no one's out here be like, yeah, we dated to a certain point. I think I really, really want this for like the rest of my life, like you, me, forever, kid, whatever. Or everybody's out here just trying to stick their pee or trying to put their mouth on every goddamn thing. Again, you're nasty. And I'm not just saying you need to date to get married because low-key, my parents have been married for like a really long time. However old my older brother is, I think he like 30, 31, 30. I think he's 30 something. He's just 30 or 30 something. I don't know. But however old my older brother is, that's how old like my parents' marriage is, right? Seeing that they've been married for that long, you would think like, damn, yeah, I would want to get married, have a marriage like that. I'm not saying I'm like really straightforward, like date for marriage, like maybe it would be cool. But that's not like a whole bunch of things like I think about, more so like to get myself on track first before, like everybody has to be on the one accord. Everybody's just like well, either rush into it. If you are dating to marry, you rush. You don't really get that sensibility of if y'all are on the same page and want to get married. That's some people's mindset. And the others are just like, yeah, marriage is not for me. I just want to date for the rest of my life, or just like I don't want to be tied down. I don't think marriage is necessarily. I take it back. Marriage is basically tying you down because you're no longer accessible to the outside. It's just you and that one person forever. So like I said, to death do you part. Sickness and health. That's all I know because that's all I remember for people else because that's the most crucial part. I'm really thinking, like, have I ever? Okay, I said this story before, but I'm gonna put it on here. Past relationship, been there for like 4+ years, 5 ish or so. Have I ever thought about marrying this motherfucker? Yes, but again, that's when I was a lot younger and a little dumb back then. We started dating from like 10th grade to mid college or so. We went to the same college and we did stay together for like a little bit, but like separate dorms. But I was always up there, right? But as like I said back in the day, I was a little dumb. I'm 25. That's probably when I was like 19, 20, probably 19 or so. But I did buy this one engagement ring. Dumbest shit ever. Don't ever do that. It's you think you just high school sweethearts and you think you just we're in love. Yeah. Don't do that. Stupidest shit ever. Don't do it. I bought a whole engagement ring. Thought me and this fool was gonna get married. We are cool to this day, but we don't call it that. But we cool. But I would that was a dumb. I would never do that. I don't even see how I did that back then. Like you would think I had big balling money to buy a whole goddamn engagement ring. Did not. Did not. And I will tell you, I did buy that hoe from Walmart. It was really nice. Don't get me wrong. It was a really nice engagement ring. Yeah, it was a really nice engagement ring. Like I bought a promise ring before, but like little cheap ass ones. Oh, this Walmart ring. Thought I was doing some shit. That's probably the only time I have ever contemplated like, oh, I thought I loved this person, so let me step it up a notch. Let's go ahead and get married. Like I done asked this girl mama and everything. I was like, is it cool? I asked her to marry me or whatever. She was like, yeah, that's cool. I wish you would have said no because then you don't put it in my head. All right, this is cool. So I'm sitting here nervous as hell. I think we went to the state house. It was cold. We walked, and I think it was. I don't know what time frame it was, but I know it was cold as hell, and we were walking to the state house. And as we got close to the state house, everybody's just looking. Everybody's like nervous. That nervous tells me. So I got the shit in my pocket. I'm walking, nervous, smiling, and then all of a sudden, this motherfucker catch attitude. What the fuck are you mad at? You done ruined the whole thing. So like everybody's like, calm down. What you mad for? I don't even know. To this day, I really can't tell you why the girl was mad. But that was like my only actual attempt to do it. And I think I told her a little down the line that I tried. And I think to this day, I don't know if they threw it away. Hopefully, they threw it. It wasn't that much, but it was a lot to me back then. But like, I think they might have threw the engagement ring away because it was in her mom room for a while. It's her mom to keep like hold on to it. And I think after a while, her mom told her that she had it, and then after we broke up, she still had it for a while. I think that's the only thing she actually did keep and didn't like burn or cut up. She was one of those. A little tidbit into if I ever contemplated marriage. If there's more stories, but none to that extent that I brought a goddamn engagement ring or either like try that. That's my only attempt. Never did it again. Not worth it. I don't think I would ever do that. But unless I was like I said, if unless both y'all on the same page with that, then hey, go ahead. Y'all not on the same page and you put more than the other person putting in, don't do it. Because if you put it in 110% and this motherfucker only putting 25%, and you out here trying to buy an engagement ring and shit like that, either you need to check your mental at the door, or they just using you for just wasting your time basically. Just a quick question for y'all to get into. Are y'all still dating to marry, or y'all out here dating forever and just to date, just to say y'all are together? Like, are y'all out here just, say fuck the paperwork, move in together, and call that a marriage? If y'all just dating forever, are y'all actually trying to do the whole shebang, get married, have kids, move in, all that shit? The last topic would be just like a random little question for it. If y'all had to choose between looks or personality and a person that y'all wanted to date, what would y'all choose? Let me tell you another little quick little story. Like I said, I was in like a 4 plus 5.5 year relationship. So after breaking that relationship off, like I said in the beginning, you should definitely stay to yourself for a while. I did do that for the first year, like up until a year after that, I did stay myself. I didn't really want to talk to nobody else because I'm not the greatest person when it comes to like talking to people, flirting, or any of that. I just don't have that motivation or that confidence to just go out and put myself out there. So for that, like I said, in the first 4 months to a year, I stayed by I stayed to myself, had my own apartment, shit like that. We were cool. Just living like 2021. I did not choose the best choices of people, the best looking people. Let me say that. Like great personality, yes, y'all. Some of y'all were funny. Let me give you that. Some of y'all were funny, and some of y'all just look lackluster. Like I had this one story time up, and the girl found out that I put the story time up. And I said it on, like I said, a lot of the stuff I said on the old podcast. Basically, I think this girl just really, really catfished me because she looked like a microphone head. I wish I really had a picture of how she looked when we went on this little date or whatever. But besides the point, 2021 didn't choose the best looking people. One person was cool within that 2021 period. We still cool today. She's a real cool person. All right, let me say that she is really cool. But the other people I tried to be cool with and do whatever, they weren't cutest. And if I could go back in time, I would definitely slap myself because I don't know what you was thinking, what they was thinking. Well, I didn't look that bad. So it's really what I was thinking because I ain't look that bad. 2022 was a little questionable. I went into 2022 looking a little rough. Moving into 2022, beginning of 2022 was cool. So we just gonna say that 2022 till about now we cool. It's my own question at the beginning. If I would choose personality or looks, more 50-50. You do have to have a great personality. Like you got to be funny a little bit, and you do gotta look good. Because when somebody asks for a picture of you, I don't want to have to scroll through 50 million pictures to find a really good picture of you. I gotta scroll a while. You're not the one. For me, you might have to scroll a while to find a good picture of me because I don't really take pictures like that. But for me, 50% personality, 50% looks. Now going back into if y'all had to pick personality or looks, a lot of y'all here that chose y'all baby daddies. I just want to say this real quick. A lot of y'all here that chose y'all baby daddies or how they look, and they probably was supposed to be like a one night stand drunk or whatever, or y'all really thought they was cute. Now y'all got kids by them. Y'all get lucky when the kid turn out like y'all. Not saying a lot of y'all are prizes out here, but if you look decent, the kid turn out like you, and the daddy ugly. Good job. Nah, if they turn out like the daddy, I'm glad both my parents look decent. They did their thing. I'm not bad looking. My brothers, they're questionable. Two of them did make pretty kids though. The kids did turn out great. All right, last little section that we gonna get into to end it off. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. If it was all over the place, but it made sense. Make sure y'all like the video, comment what y'all liked about it. And last little section to get into. So while I was at work, Healthy was telling me about this TikToker. I guess her name is Talitha, who moved to Houston for a man, but told everybody it was her for herself. Like, and that God told her to do it. Like she was all about. Apparently, her content is all about self care, self love, and like her self care journey. Now she was out here telling the followers on TikTok that God made her do it. I'm all for it, but God's not going. My thing is, God's not going to tell you to move somewhere for a man or a person. If it's gonna better you, that's usually the path he'll send you on. Personally, if it's not beneficial to you, or it's not in something in his plans that he has for you, and then you trying to follow behind a man, but you trying to put it on that God told you to do it, something a little wrong with you. You a little off. Now she just already put out a video I think recently. Y'all can look her up. I'm pretty sure it's all over TikTok. If you haven't seen it, let's look up Talitha. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but if you look up Talitha, I'm pretty sure it's on it. Y'all can look at it or whatever. Because I thought it was a little interesting. Um, she's trying to do all these self care things on there, and she's trying to do like her self care and her self healing journey, but in a way that it catches a man eye to try to do those things that she do for herself that they can do for her instead of her doing it herself, which literally makes no shit question. Like it makes no sense to me. Quick question. Well, last one. If y'all can tell me, what do you think? Like, what y'all think of the situation? Like, if God is telling you to move, and you think He's telling you to move somewhere for a man, and it's not benefiting you, mind you. I think she got down there, and they don't even talk, or he didn't know she was coming, or something like that. I gotta read more into it, but apparently they used to be friends in college. Talk. If that man didn't want you in college and didn't try to pursue you in college, what do you think? Why do you think trying to move to where he at now will get you the love, the care that you trying to seek from a man, that but you trying to do it yourself, like buying yourself flowers, but doing that say, oh, I would like a man to do this for me, so I'm gonna do it for myself. You supposed to get yourself flowers, do stuff for yourself because you want to do it for yourself, like because it's benefiting you, making you feel good because you did it for yourself. Not that you want a man to do it for yourself or anybody to do it for you, right? I personally think if you want to be a self love journey, you should do it for, like I said, do it for yourself because you want to, do it because it makes you feel good, because it makes your mental feel good, and all around you not doing it to have somebody come in and try to do the things that you did for yourself that they can do. Just let me know what y'all thought about that down below in the comments. Again, make sure y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this episode. We trying. If y'all give me a little bit more topics, I have some. I think I have season 3. I think I have episode 3 already planned out pretty good. I think we might have a guest. Not quite sure. I gotta hit them up and see if they're still down to do it. But yeah, so let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Subscribe, share, turn on post notifications, all that good stuff.